It was a warm, golden morning on the African savanna. The dry wind moved softly through the grass, and far beneath an old acacia tree, an adult lioness wandered alone. Her powerful body moved with grace, muscles rippling beneath golden fur. She paused, ears twitching. Hanging from a low branch above her den was a beehive. But not just any hive. This one was massive, far larger than any she had ever seen. Swollen, dark and heavy with honey, it swayed gently in the breeze. The lioness stood near it, sniffing the air. And then, without warning, a deafening blast shattered the silence. In the distance, a group of reckless poachers had set off an explosive device, trying to scare animals out of hiding. The explosion was too close, and it hit the tree. The hive exploded above her. A roaring flood of honey poured down. Entire slabs of honeycomb smashed onto her back and shoulders. Within seconds, the lioness was buried, entirely covered in thick golden syrup. Her face, mane, legs, even her tail, nothing was spared. Dozens of bees swarmed. Some stung her, others became trapped, stuck to her sticky fur. Her golden coat disappeared beneath a grotesque shell of melted combs, streaming honey and crawling insects. She panicked. Roaring, the lioness threw herself to the ground, rolling in dry dirt and grass. But the honey only got worse, now mixed with dust and leaves, clumping even tighter to her fur. She scraped her face against a tree trunk. She dragged her side across rocks. She waded into a muddy pool, trying to wash it away. But nothing worked. The honey had hardened. The combs were fused to her skin. The bees refused to let go. She was no longer a lioness of the wild. She was a moving, breathing sculpture of syrup and insects. As night fell, she collapsed beneath a tree. Her breathing was shallow. Her eyes, sealed by honey, could no longer open. And in the cold darkness, she lay alone, still coated, still suffering. At dawn, a group of rangers noticed something unusual near the tree line, a strange, golden shape in the grass. As they came closer, their eyes widened. Beneath the thick, hardened honey, under the layers of crusted comb and tangled bees, was a lioness, barely alive. They worked quickly and carefully. She was lifted onto a tarp, sticky honey dripping down her legs. At the Wildlife Center, they began the long process of cleaning her. Warm water was poured over her back, soft cloths pressed against her body. Chunk by chunk, the honeycombs were removed. For hours, they worked gently, patiently, until her fur began to show again. Her powerful frame, once hidden under layers of chaos, began to reappear. They removed the last bee from her ear. They brushed the final piece of comb from her tail. And finally, the lioness looked up, eyes clean, body free. Days later, she stood at the edge of the wild once more, no longer sticky, no longer broken. Her golden coat shone again in the morning light. The transport crate opened. The lioness stepped out slowly, pausing as the breeze touched her face. Then she walked forward into the grass, into the sun, back into the wild, a survivor, marked by sweetness, shaped by struggle, and stronger than ever.